He's like, yeah, man, I've this thing keep popping up on my page, this SMP stuff, and I was like, what the is that? Like, then he showed me a photo, and I was like, oh, I've seen this before. And then that's how I kind of got into it. I start searching. I was like, who's doing it in New Zealand? And I came a lady who actually, Abby, her name. I looked her up. I thought it was a studio, and I ended up going to this house. And I was like, okay, I'm maybe in the wrong spot. And then there was a sign says Abby SMP and ain't SMP. And I went, knocked on the door. She thought I was a client coming for a consultation.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, hey, she was like, hey, how can I help you? And I was like, oh, I'm coming to learn SMP. She's like, well, I've never taught anybody before, and I don't usually do this. And I was like, well, whatever it takes, I want to learn this. I don't really care. I could just come here every day and knock on your door till you actually say, I'm going to teach you. So I ended up coming home, getting a pen. I had this little bottle thing. I pierced it into it. It looked like a machine gun. And I just started doing like, dots, sending it to her every day. She was like, oh, you need to be doing this. You need to be doing that. Spread this out, bring this closer. And I was like, okay. So I was just doing that every single day before I kind of meet her. But yeah, man, she really opened up the gate for me. And, I told her my dreams and what I really want to do. And then when I first touched the machine gun and what I was doing, it gave me the same feeling that I had when I started barbering.
Wow. Wow, so you're very dedicated. You were very I hope you paid her, I'm assuming too, right?
Of course, yeah, man.
Okay,
Of course, I
okay.
paid her like I see her. It's crazy how much training I've done before even touching somebody's skin.
I think that's probably the best way to do it, and looking at your work, you would never know. You said you only been doing this, like, 6 months? Your work looks good,
6 months, yeah.
Your work looks good.